Nostradamus also predicted that. The breakdown of the European Union.
Oh.
Well, peace broke down already. England, Brexit.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
And other countries somehow feel a little bit shaky, also thinking in that direction.
Yes. Master.
If you join European Union, it's not just for free, huh?
No, that's right.
They demand how much from each country. Depends on, I guess, population or revenue.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
And because of that, also the British were fed up.
Yes.
That's a kind of precondition.
Yes, Master.
The European Union, of course, needs money, not just for themselves. It's also to help other countries and repair poorer countries, for example, like that.
Yes. Yes,
Right.
Master.
Like in Spain, they did some jobs, visible jobs. Like when I was there, I saw the streets aren't perfect.
Oh.
Highway or smaller streets, perfect. New, because Germany and the European Union were given money to repair.
All right.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
And many other things, maybe I did not read. But I saw the road and I asked, the taxi driver told me, from Germany, money, and from other richer countries, different areas.
Yes. Yes, Master.
And I know the money was there because on the other side, the older street looks so miserable. Even I wouldn't make it. Even if it forced me to make such a road, I wouldn't make it. Broken, funny color, blue or green. I don't know what they do with the street or the road. Nearby, because the new roads, they don't make it on top of the old road. In some sections, they still leave it there. But mostly they make the new one next to it, if they can. So I still can see the evidence of the history. Oh, I can't believe it. What kind of road is that? I have never seen it before. Blue and green color, broken, bitten here and there. Yeah. Both sides are all gone. Only the middle is left. Like a spine, bone.
Yeah.
And the funny color, I have never seen any street like that. You can see it's so miserable. Maybe the color makes it more miserable. I don't know. It was just so funny. And next to it is brand new and flat and smooth and shiny black. And I rode on it. One of the benefits I get when coming late. People already make a better street. Yeah, I had a little house in a mountain, a farmhouse. I didn't live in there. I live in a small storage that I built myself. You can see it, a very small hut, 1 meter 50 square. Even I could not stretch my legs.
Wow.
So it cannot be big. No, it's only 90. Oh no, let me see. 90 wide and 1 meter 20 long.
Wow.
Actually, it's just a storage room, and it was nearly Christmas, and I wanted it because I didn't want to live in that big house.
Right.
Number one, it's too big. Number two, some of the workers went there, thanks to some Taiwanese workers who went there, and then I don't know what they did. The whole house was full of mouse.
Oh.
Mouse people, business.
Yes.
All black, the whole carpet was black.
Oh my gosh.
It was a cheap carpet. I bought it from like Home Depot because the floor was so bad before.
Yes.
It's an old farmhouse, not even cement, like a mud.
Yes.
And the stairs are also made with mud. Like you dig some hole and then you put your foot in the hole, you step on it.
Right.
Be careful though. 2-story, but very low. Downstairs is for cooking and sitting. Upstairs is 1 bedroom.
Oh.
No bathroom, no toilet. We had to build it later.
Yes, ma'am.
Never mind. And then we had tank, big tank for water, for rainwater. Otherwise, it's a very dry area. You have no water.
Right.
And also a solar panel.
Right.
But still, the house is irreparable. So later, I don't stay in there. Later, there were dog people coming, and I did clean up. And I think I did live there for a while. Not long. And when I left, I came back. All the rat people were there again. So I didn't live in there anymore. And I used the shed instead.
Oh.
But that was very civilized already. In another area, another place, I lived really in the bin, the garbage bin.
Oh, wow. Oh.
You know, there are some garbage bins. They are double. No, they are big.
Yes, yes.
Only I can go in. You cannot. You're too tall. Just chop in half, then can. Yeah, truly. There's a big garbage container. And on top you have a lid.
Yes.
You see that on the street sometimes for the community to use.
Yes, Master.
I bought a brand new one, put it on the land, and opened the top so it's a little bit more tall.
Yes.
And then I live in there.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have a bed. Originally I sat on the floor, but then the rain and all that came in, so I wet my butt. So I used the most easy, quickest, easy to transport, easy to put in. It's just a big chair.
Yes. Right, yes.
Long chair.
Yes, Master.
You can fold it to sit or you can make it flat to lay down.
Yes.
And that's it. That's it. I have a little cabinet, a drawers, very narrow. I put it next to my bed and whatever belongings, they go there.
Wow.
Yeah. And outside I spent a plastic sheet and I would cook and eat out there. My kitchen.
Wow. Very resourceful, Master.
Happy ever after. I've never been more happy. If I can find something for myself quickly and simple and practical, oh, I'm very happy. I was very happy there.
Yeah.
But my faith cannot stay in one place all the time. Oh, I was really happy in that garbage can. The house is for the dogs inside. Not enough. Not many rooms anyway. Or enough, but I didn't want the dogs to get wet. How can they squeeze in my little garbage container there?
Yes.
I have witnesses. Several know of it. And maybe now, if you go there, you still can see the garbage can there. So now I know the solution. Later, if I go to another place, I can buy the same stuff easy. No need to buy a set or anything. Yeah, you buy a garbage can, and then you can fold it together.
Yes.
And when you go to your land, you just push them back together. There's no screws needed, nothing. Those shelves, like those plastic shelves,
Yes.
you just push them together, and it stays fitted.
Oh, okay.
See, the design like that.
Oh, yes.
So no need screws. I don't remember screws because I wouldn't be able to screw anyway. I had nothing. Nothing in my hand. Just like your brother's character. Tree, car, nothing. Truly had nothing. But very happy. That time I don't have Supreme Master television yet. So I just stayed often, just alone with a couple of assistants for the dog people.
Yes, no.
That's all. They took care of the dog people. I cooked for myself, I cleaned, I washed, I was all by myself. But I did have to go out and shop for them, or for us.
All right.
And I make myself useful. Okay. Wow, why do I tell you all this stuff? I don't know anymore why. Yeah. You know, because NATO, they think. You can't blame them also, because they are tired.
Yes.
With COVID, all this is plaguing people everywhere.
Yes.
Even if they don't have COVID, they're also tired, exhausted.
Yes, Master.
All the governments are exhausted because of COVID.
Yes.
And they all get COVID themselves. And otherwise, they have to take care of their country, their people. And then protest here, protest there, no mask, yes, mask.
Yes.
And also, Black Lives Matter, every life matter, white lives matter, all that. And people going out and looting and burning houses, businesses, all that. It's very tiring for the government also.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
And then it just happened just some months ago, Afghanistan, like shameful for them.
Yes.
Like they're running with their tails between their legs. Because Biden did not tell any allies that they're moving out until too late. You see, everybody scrambled to get out.
Yes, Master.
And you know, they bombed them at the airport, losing their people, losing Afghan people and all that. It sounds like a failure. And then they wrongly bombed my family.
Yeah.
They say they bombed the terrorists, but it's not true. In the beginning, they didn't dare say anything. They know it was wrong and didn't say. Later, people found out, so they have to admit it.
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Master.
Master.
And the English and the French and whoever just scrambled to get home.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
So they feel discouraged already. 20 years fighting together, and America did not even tell them that we are getting out. And getting out in such a way, costing lives, negotiating in a weak position.
Yes.
And then later, revenge, closing the bank for Afghanistan and all that, while the citizens of Afghanistan are starving.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Don't give them their money to build up their country, no matter what government. It's not about the government, it's about the people.
Yes,
Right,
right,
Master.
Master.
If they don't want to give it to the government, they can take it out and then buy supplies for the people instead. They can make that condition.
Right, Master.
They can say, okay, you can have your money, but we buy the stuff. We give to your people. They can do it. They have a lot of airplanes. They can just always bring in the food.
Yes, that's
Yes,
true.
Master.
So they cannot say, we worry about you buying weapons against us, so we don't give you the money.
Yes, Master.
Or give the government very little just to survive. And all the money will go to the people of Afghanistan. It belongs to them.
Yes, Master.
Maybe one terrorist group cost 911, and it's very sad, very tragic. But not the whole Afghanistan people are terrorists.
Right. Yes,
Right, Master.
Master.
They are people like us. They need food, they need love, they need necessities to survive.
Yes, Master.
Many of them have to sell their young daughters, not even teenage, because cannot have food anywhere else anymore.
Oh.
And the whole Afghanistan after that is kaput also.
Yes, Master.
Before they would steal some supplies for Americans, and after the Americans left, there's nothing much, and women cannot go out to work, and many businesses closed and all that stuff, and worry and hunting to kill people instead.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
It was chaotic. I don't mean the government of Afghanistan is bad. Maybe they're not bad. It's just their people have been trained for 20 years to do guerrilla stuff. So they still wild, going from house to house, raping women and children and all that,
Yes, Master.
instead of building up the country. And the government cannot control. The leaders cannot control, not that quick. Not retrain that quick.
Yes.